Jalingo. Here's an opportunity you don't want to miss. Give your child in JSS 1 to SS 3 or going to a tertiary institution the chance to build strong character and develop. At the Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic, organized by Aspire to Achieve Initiative, ATAI, your teenager will receive mentorship, tools, insights, and guidance to unlock their potential and unleash their creativity. We help them overcome truancy, peer pressure, and negative influences, inspiring them to make positive choices every day. Invest in your child's future today at Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic. We are strong hearts and bright minds come to shine. Date 29th and 30th August 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Venue the Multipurpose Hall of Radai Metropolitan Schools around AA Liman Petrol Station, Nyamusala, Jalingo. The investment fee costs 10,000 naira per child to cover pen, workbook, tags, tea break, and lunch for both days. Registration forms are available at the ATAI office, Shop 9 Shopping Complex, opposite Mile 6 Forest, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can also call the Chief Operations Officer, Mrs. Susan David Milafia, on 080-6165-5800 or send an email to davidsussan26@gmail.com. Announcer Mr. Godfrey Wesley Tafida, founder and CEO, Aspire to Achieve Initiative, ATAI.
Aspire to Achieve Initiative.
Welcome to News Hour on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. You can follow us on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Some TV Live. Now the major headlines. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres urges investment over aid, calls Africa renewable superpower at TICAD, Yokohama. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu reaffirms commitment to security at TICAD. C-Squared CEO Ian Peterson announces expansions of fiber network across West Africa to boost regional digital integration. I am Esther Oka-Steven with the news info. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has urged global leaders to prioritize investment over aid in Africa's renewable energy sector, describing the continent as a potential renewable superpower. Speaking at the Tokyo International Conference on African Development in Yokohama, Guterres stressed the need for sensational finance, technology transfer, and stronger multilateral bank support to help Africa enhance solar, wind, and critical minerals. He warned that mounting debts must not derail development. The conference, attended by leaders including Nigerian President Bola Tinubu, South Africa's Cyril, and Kenya's William Ruto, also featured Japan's pledge to train 30,000 Africans in artificial intelligence and explore deeper economic ties. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba on Wednesday announced a $5.5 billion economic support framework for Africa in partnership with the African Development Bank at the 9th Tokyo International Conference on African Development in Yokohama. Ishiba stressed private sector-led growth, youth and women empowerment, and regional integration, while noting Japan's demographic challenges and Africa's youthful population as complementary opportunities. President Bola Tinubu, speaking at the Peace and Stability Plenary, commended Nigeria's armed forces and reaffirmed its government's resolve to address insecurity through reforms and development. The following footage shows Tinubu's arrival at the Yokohama's International Conference Center for the opening ceremony. Pan-African technology company CS Squared has announced the expansion of its fiber network across West Africa to improve digital connectivity and reduce reliance on undersea cables. The new cross-border link between Abidjan and Monrovia will integrate with existing roads from Accra to Lagos, with plans to extend into Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, Mali, Guinea, Senegal, and Niger. CEO Ian Peterson said the project aims to strengthen regional digital integration and support a digitally connected Africa. The company, which operates on open access wholesale model, will showcase the initiative at the Africa Peering and Interconnection Forum in Lagos. Fountain Agro Farm and Consult, a subsidiary of Fountain Drip Nigeria Limited, has opened Ogun State's largest agricultural input store to provide farmers with modern tools, input, and expert guidance. CEO Emmanuel Adebiyi said the initiatives aim to transform farming practices, boost productivity, and help farmers adapt to climate change. The store, designed as a hub for innovation and knowledge sharing, is expected to cut transport costs for farmers, improve yields, and strengthen market competitiveness. It will also generate direct and indirect jobs, stimulate rural economic growth, and reinforce Ogun's position as an agricultural hub, according to projection by industry experts. The Speaker of the Ekiti State House of Assembly, Adeoye, has pledged the Assembly's support for Agribusiness, describing agriculture as key to economic growth and job creation. During a visit to the farm in Ikwa Ekiti, Abeyewa Farm also commended the farm roles in food production and employment, aligning with Governor Biodun Oyebanji's vision of making agriculture the state's economic backbone. Managing Director of the farm, Sheyi Ayelaso, welcomed the lawmakers, highlighting investments in cassava cultivation, processing, agro-trading, and community empowerment. He stressed that the visit underscores the value of public-private partnership in providing food security, youth employment, and sustainable development in Ekiti State. Benue State Governor Aicent Alia has introduced a palm plantation initiative to empower journalists through the Benue Palm Project. At the NUJ Congress in Makudi, he presented improved Tinoro oil palm seedlings, describing them as seeds of prosperity to boost jobs, industries, and households' incomes. Alias also settled 12 million naira NUJ dues, promised renovation of NUJ house and utility buses, and possible weigh-in allowances for state media staffs. NUJ Chairman Bamdo Ogba hailed the move as wealth-creating and food secure. Officials said 6 million palms will be planted, positioning Benue as a future oil palm and reducing poverty statewide. The Federal Ministry of Youth Development, in partnership with Investonia Academic, has launched a nationwide program to train 100,000 youths annually in financial literacy, entrepreneurship, global trade, and investment. The ministry said the initiative will equip young Nigerians with practical knowledge of commodities, equities, gold, and foreign exchange, alongside risk management and wealth building strategies. Participants will also benefit from gamified online learning and in-person sessions beginning in Abuja and expanding across the country. Graduates will receive industrial recognized certificates to boost employability and entrepreneurship. The program is open to students, NYSC members, job seekers, and professionals with free registration online. Civil society organization CSOS in the Adamawa State have urged the Lake Chad Basin Commission, LCBC, to deepen its collaboration with grassroots actors in order to strengthen stabilization, recovery, and resilience program in Northeast Nigeria. Some TV correspondent Ojoma Yusuf completes the report.
The event, organized by the Community of Adamawa Civil Organizations, CACO, in partnership with the Lake Chad Basin Commission and supported by NORCAP, a part of the Norwegian Refuge Council, focused on assessing the Lake Chad Basin Commission Regional CSOs platform. During the workshop, CSOs network members conducted a rapid assessment of regional CSOs platform. The discussions were centered on the Lake Chad Regional Strategy for Recovery and Resilience, aiming to align local civil society efforts with regional objectives. Addressing journalists after the event, Ambassador Peter Michael Eguada, chairman of NANGO, said the participant has appraised the current role and effectiveness of CSOs in supporting the Lake Chad Basin Commission's work. He emphasized that the need to strengthen participation in national funding for interventions to build capacities of CSOs and increase their visibilities in the region.
Also, the people that serve the community, and the CSO organizations are representatives of the people in the various communities where they operate. The 8 territories in the Lake Chad region where this action is taking place. So seeking for partnership and also building the capacity of these organizations who are working in these various communities in their numbers is the way to go, because they are the first respondents. And we're also talking about localization of our intervention. As you know already, the funding cuts by the United Nations and United States governments when Donald Trump came into power has also impacted negatively on the efficacy of the aid industry. So as we speak today, there's funding gap. So building the capacity of the CSOs in terms of partnership, we're coming together, sharing ideas and knowledge across.
A community issued at the end of the workshop made several key recommendations. The workshop was part of the broader effort to evaluate the Lake Chad Basin Commission's effectiveness in Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe states, as well as its roles across member countries in the Lake Chad Basin Commission. Ojoma Yusuf, Sun TV News, Yola.
Transparency and accountability in totality has convened a follow tax validation workshop in Taraba State to empower women carers in vulnerable communities to lead climate adaptation efforts while strengthening fiscal accountabilities and inclusive governance. Supported by the Climate and Care Initiatives and Foundation, AVIAN, the forum brought together government officials, civil society group, local leaders, and development partners to co-create strategies for resilience. Tint-led director Mr. Khalifa Haliru described the engagement as a vital step in ensuring taxis serve the common good and in amplifying women's voices in climate policy and sustainable development. Bauchi State House Assembly Committee on Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs has intensified oversight visits to strengthen transparency and grassroots development. During an inspection in Tafa Balewa local government areas, the committee, led by Chairman Baladan, reviewed projects and financial records, stressing accountability and improved revenue generation. Dan noted that a new law awaiting the governor's assent empowers councillors to elect their leaders, a move expected to deepen participatory governance. Local government area chairman Samela Wakili highlighted ongoing projects but lamented security threats in Dolam community. The committee pledged legislative support and assured its findings will form part of a comprehensive assembly report. Following the page of the bill establishing 13 new local council development areas from the existing 11 local governments in Gombe State, the Emir of Yalmatu Al-Aji Abubakar Aliyu has commended Governor Muhammadu Inuwa for creating 2 LCDAs within the Emirate. The House of Representatives Committee on Healthcare Services has commended Jigawa State for prioritizing healthcare investment and forums. During an oversight visit to Governor Umar Namadi in Dulce, Committee Chairman Amos Magaji praised the state for allocating over 15% of its budget to health and for harmonizing health worker salaries with federal scale to curb brain drain. He also lauded Namadi's $500,000 PSC Leadership Challenge Award as proof of progress in the sector. The governor reaffirmed his commitment to strengthening primary health care, establishing a medical village, and pursuing universal health coverage to improve citizens' well-being. The Cross River State government has sealed an illegal borehole at Eke Primary School in Calabar for violating the new Water Sanitation and Hygiene Law 2025. A joint task force comprising the Ministry of Water Resources and the Borehole Driller Association of Nigeria said the project initiated by UBEC used standard materials, lacked water quality analysis, and failed to secure the required drilling permit or license. Commissioner for Water Resources Basi Manasseh stressed that proper regulatory procedures must be followed to protect public health, warning that future borehole drilling in the state requires clearance from the WASH Regulatory Department. Tension flared in Katsina State as residents of Ungwa Mutwa protested the killing of 13 worshippers by armed bandits. Hundreds blocked the Malumfashi Fatal Highway, causing severe traffic delays and forcing many travelers to abandon their journey. Eyewitnesses reported the attack occurred during drawn-down prayers with gunmen opening fires inside the mosque. The protest spread to Malumfashi town, leading to gridlock for hours. Motorists were stranded, with some facing over 20 hours of travel disruption. As of now, security forces have not issued a statement, and residents are demanding urgent government action to improve local security. The death toll from recent bandit attacks in Malumfashi, Katsina State has risen to 50, according to lawmaker Aminu Ibrahim. He told the State Assembly that 30 worshippers were shot dead during morning prayers, while 20 others were burnt alive in separate raids on villages including Gidan Adamu Manto, Angwa Yarmeidabo, and Bodigo. Ibrahim lamented delays in military response and urged permanent security bases in the area. The killing has sparked fears among residents who describe life as a daily struggle for survival. The state government announced immediate reinforcement and support following the tragedy. Adamawa State Governor Amadu Fintiri has reunited 14 abducted children with their parents after security agencies dismantled a child trafficking syndicate. Represented by his deputy, Farato, Fintiri said the victims aged 4 to 9 were lured from communities in Yola North and trafficked to the southeast for between 800,000 naira and 1.7 million naira each. The alleged ringleader Ngozi Abdul Wahab was arrested following a joint operation by the police, DSS, and NSCDC. Parents received 100,000 naira and relief items to support their household. The governor vowed strict prosecution under federal and state laws, warning traffickers to stay away from Adamawa while urging parents to protect their children. We are stepping into a brief commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back shortly. Afi Shekba.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Parents, in Jalingo. Here's an opportunity you don't want to miss. Give your child in JSS 1 to SS 3 or going to a tertiary institution the chance to build strong character and develop. At the Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic, organized by Aspire to Achieve Initiative, ATAI, your teenager will receive mentorship, tools, insights, and guidance to unlock their potential and unleash their creativity. We help them overcome truancy, peer pressure, and negative influences, inspiring them to make positive choices every day. Invest in your child's future today at Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic. We are strong hearts and bright minds.
Glad to have you back. On to security matters now. The commander of 6th Brigade Nigerian Army Sector 3 Operation Wheelstroke, Brigadier General Kingsley Chidebere Unwa, has engaged stakeholders from Karim Lamido local government area of Taraba State in a peace dialogue at the brigade headquarters, Jalingo. Representatives of the Fulani Bandawa, Munga Lelau, and Munga Daso communities attended the meeting, which followed an earlier engagement in Karim Lamido. Brigadier General Unwa emphasized that through peace requires justice, mutual respect, and unity, pledging the Army's support for lasting harmony. Local government area chairman Honorable Bitrus Danjos and community leaders commended the initiative, resolving to prioritize reconciliation, cooperation, and development for sustained peace. The Police Service Commission has promoted 952 Assistant Superintendents of Police to Deputy Superintendent while withholding the elevation of 179 others. A statement by PSC spokesman Ikechukwu Ani explained that 176 of the affected officers had retired and 3 were deceased. Chairman of the Commission, retired DIG Ashimo Argungu, said promoting officers no longer in service would undermine due process, stressing that promotion must follow merit and eligibility. He warned against divisionary actions by serving officers and reaffirmed the PSC's commitment to professionalism, discipline, and fairness. The decision has been communicated to the Inspector General of Police for implementation. The Kano State government has launched a Safe Corridor initiative to grant amnesty to 1,600 repentant toll as part of effort to curb political violence and youth restiveness. Commissioner for Information and Internal Affairs Ibrahim Abdullahi Wayil said on Wednesday that 718 youth have already been proffered, while 960 others await police validation. He explained that beneficiaries would undergo drug tests, rehabilitations, and reintegration. Governor Abba Yusuf, he added, initiated the program to address the menace of political thuggery. The State Police Commissioner and Ishban Board Commander urged youth to surrender arms, provide intelligence on drug dealers, and embrace the second chance. And this brings us to the end of News Hour from Som TV. You can do well to follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. Do stay tuned for more lineups of programs from Som TV. I am Esther Oka-Steven. Thanks for watching.
in Jalingo. Here's an opportunity you don't want to miss. Give your child in JSS 1 to SS 3 or going to a tertiary institution the chance to build strong character and develop. At the Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic, organized by Aspire to Achieve Initiative, ATAI, your teenager will receive mentorship, tools, insights, and guidance to unlock their potential and unleash their creativity. We help them overcome truancy, peer pressure, and negative influences, inspiring them to make positive choices every day. Invest in your child's future today at Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic. We are strong hearts and bright minds come to shine. Date 29th and 30th August 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Venue the Multipurpose Hall of Radai Metropolitan Schools around AA Liman Petrol Station, Nyamusala, Jalingo. The investment fee costs 10,000 naira per child to cover pen, workbook, tags, tea break, and lunch for both days. Registration forms are available at the ATAI office, Shop 9 Shopping Complex, opposite Mile 6 Forest, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can also call the Chief Operations Officer, Mrs. Susan David Milafia, on 080-6165-5800 or send an email to davidsussan26@gmail.com. Announcer Mr. Godfrey Wesley Tafida, founder and CEO, Aspire to Achieve Initiative.